Um, it's all paper trading, but I want to do a video um, from yesterday and I think the day before Friday or something like that. I don't know, but um, I want to go over the trades that I had. Um, I think yesterday was all just like trying to get in the right entries, but everything just kept fading. It's a fader market right now. Um, and things just wasn't going right. And I practically did almost every trade I did yesterday was under VWAP, and it just didn't bounce like I expected it to. Um, and then if there weren't VWAP, either I didn't sell when I was supposed to, or I don't remember. We'll go through all the trades together. But as you can see here, I traded this stock. Don't remember too much about the SEC filings. Um, but as you can see here, market open, I had already, you know, missed the initial spike. So I'm coming on the pullback to get in. I got a bit high under VWAP. I was under VWAP, but I got a bit high in there. And it went up. And I should have sold up here, but I most likely was looking for a home run. I was in that state of mind of a home run, and as you can see, it didn't go up. It went up, but I didn't take my gains and then go up like I wanted to. But how I wanted to doesn't really matter. And as you can see here, it's doing a triangle going from one low point to another low point to another point. A lot of triangle with a flagpole pattern. Same thing here, one low point to a higher low point, and it's just meeting right in the middle. As you can see, it's going this way and it's going upwards that way. This isn't my way, but you see what I'm saying. Um, and it's going to a point where it's 50-50. The the It's going to a 50-50 point where it's showing that you have a 50% chance of it going up or down, which is horrible odds. And as you can see, it ended up after the flagpole pattern, it ended up coming down, and I cut here. I don't know if I cut too late or too early. I cut right here, so perfect. This was my exit point, and I cut. And all my trades were $55,000. Some of them should have been less, but right here, my stop limit order went through, and I got out. And I'm not faulting myself for it not working out. As long as I follow my rules, I don't care. You know, it's okay with me. So let's look at this one right here. So this trade right here, pre-market spiking, and over here it's under VWAP. I'm most likely miss all of that, but I chased it here. I remember this trade. I didn't chase it necessarily, but I got it above VWAP, and it went up. And I don't know why I didn't take gains right here. Maybe I was just like looking for a home run, and it just didn't work out. I can go back and look at the float, you know, and I should have looked at it for the other one as well. Um, Low float, but this was the dilution tracker, so you know, um, I can go and look at like, okay, it was at $2, um, an offering at $2, so it was already gonna dump. And if I look at everything else, um, this is registered. These two are registered. $3.78. So yeah, I expected to dump at this point. So I had no reason to really hold it. Um, I had no reason to hold it, but I did. So that's my fault. And I can go back and do the review, but I'm not. Um, I'm focused on discipline. But I'm showing this right now so that I can go back. If I choose to go back, I have all the record here by screen recording this, and I can see what it is, and I can just put it in a slow motion video and review it. But before I continue talking about this stock, I'm gonna type in Orgo to see what Orgo was looking like, and this is what it is: high float, high outstanding, high offering ability. Um, I forgot how did I perform on Orgo. Um, it still went up anyway, which is crazy. It still went up anyway. Um, but that was that situation. This one, I should have gotten out right here, and then when market opened, I should have sold here, but I didn't. So that tells me I'm lacking in discipline because I'm already above VWAP. It gives me a gain. I didn't take it, and it gives me even a higher gain. Whether it just gave me a quick spike up or not, I should have been getting out. Period. I should have been hitting the market order to get out. Um, but it ends up getting. I ended up breaking even or taking a smaller loss, and then I gave it a second try. Um, didn't take gains here. I already know what prevented me from taking gains here. I didn't want to break even. I didn't want a small gain. I wanted it to give me a home run, so I make a large gain. And end up taking like a $600 loss from what I remember, right here. So I know I wasn't being disciplined in this trade, as you can see in the chart. A gain and I didn't take it. And I let myself lose when I had all this chance to take a gain, take a small gain, break even, and then I took a loss. Same thing here. Break even, small gain, didn't take it. No, I took a bigger loss, another loss. FTT, FT. Um, I don't remember it. I don't know where it is. It looks like it just you got it on the 1 minute chart. It's not really showing, but it looks like I got in and got right back out. Like that trade just didn't work, and I got out for a loss immediately. It's not letting me see it, but let me type it. Let me look up the FTFT SEC filings. Low ability just to do an offering. Low overhead. So I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe they're dumping shares here from the outstanding. Um, wrong stock. It looked like it just didn't work out, but overall it didn't work out in total. As you can see here, 9:30, I gave up all this juice right here. By juice, I mean all this volume. It gave up all this volume here, and then for the rest of the day, it just faded. I don't like trading stocks that spike as soon as the market opens, unless I'm in way under VWAP, um, going into market open, because they give up all their volume as soon as market open, and then um, you're hoping for a bounce, but it doesn't bounce. So I'm a bit careful with trading stocks like that. BTOG, BTGOG. Let's see here. That was yesterday. It's just, as you can see here, it's just an all day fader. It didn't work out. Um, I gave it what, 3 tries. It didn't work out. That this is a stock that can be a death by 1,000 paper cuts because you keep trying. It's like a stock that you're trying to short, but it keeps just spiking and spiking and spiking, like a stair stepping pattern. Um, this is the reverse end where you're trying to long, but it just keeps fading and fading and fading and fading. Um, it's had a high overhead supply, medium ability to offer, and about a pretty much even flow and outstanding. Um, and as you can see here, I'm sure I had an offering somewhere. Probably was using these two to dump their shares. Um, Seems like the same situation here for ACON. Um, it just didn't work out. Now I'm glad that I'm buying under VWAP, as you can see in these trades. I'm just trying to be disciplined. Let's see what's going on with this one. This one I'm clearly possibly bought above VWAP, and it seemed like it had too much volume anyway. Above VWAP, plain Billy, and it went down. I'm not gonna do the whole research on this, but it's plain and simple. This stock just didn't go the way I expected. Um, this was today, but spike up here, pre-market, came back down, bounced back up, and it just faded all day and stayed down. It didn't work out, um, and I cut losses. I probably got in too big, or just I know I hit my stop limit order, put my stop limit order in, but it didn't. It just didn't work out, and I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. This stock was a pretty interesting one today. I think I performed pretty good on this one, not just because I gained, but because of the discipline. Um, you would some people, I would say this is not a disciplined trade. It's first trade here because I got in above VWAP, and I knew I was getting above VWAP. And once it looked like it was a decent trade where I made my 5 to 10%, I got out. Now I think that I was wrong for aiming for 5 to 10% because I'm above VWAP, but it looked like it was gonna run, and once I hit my target goal, I immediately sold. Um, Now I shouldn't be aiming for 5 to 10%. I should have been aiming for 2 to 5 percent or less. But it gave me what I asked for, what I was looking for, and I got out. And even if it didn't give me what I was looking for, I need to get out quickly. The second trade here, um, I got in under VWAP. I thought this was a decent point to get in. As you can see here when I zoom in, this was the low. It was a low on its pullback, and it pulled back again, and it held. And then I added here. I bought here, and then it was holding, but it looked like it wasn't gonna hold because it went up right here and then came right back down. Um, um, I think I put in my stop limit order, and then it started uptrending, 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 and it gave me a bigger gain. And I was up 700 here, and then I made the 1900 here, so it gave me a bigger gain than this one because of course I got in lower with the same dollar amount and had a good bounce, and then I got out. Um, it was a good trade. Um, what's the name of this stock? RDGT. RDGT. I don't recall. Oh, I did look at the SEC filings. I remember. It was a China stock and I looked here, and I knew to quickly get out. Plus, I was in above VWAP, and then just the idea of China stock got out of my head, and I just didn't like the price action as well. So I'm like, you know what? Got to be careful. This is very useful. Yesterday's offering terminated. That's valuable information. But that still didn't get me to want to long the stock for a while. As you can see here, not a good stock to trade. Um, the offering ability was medium. I don't think I looked too much into the offering, but you can clearly see it had a full ratchet protection, which I still gotta learn what that means and all. But 520, that's when they started dumping. As you can see, the high was 546. So as soon as it hit 520, they started dumping. Um, just had no more. These were registered, but no more outstanding remaining. Nothing left on this one. This is price is too high. Um, um, Price too high. And then they have shelves which they can dump into. So they had these two. These are saying that it's expired, so this is not expired, but this one is. So they had this one really. It's still registered, and this one right here. And its expiration date is next year, so that's how they were able to dump. So all in all, that was my trade. UOK. UOKA. It had a low ability to offer, but a high outstanding. And medium supply. How did it do? It faded for the whole day. So these dumps can come from anywhere, from here, from the supply. It can come from anywhere. So, and it's a China stock too. So expect that. But that was it for today. Y'all have a nice day. My main focus now is I got a roof over my head now. I'm still looking for a job, but I got a roof over my head. It's not the best location that I prefer, but it's a nice place. Now it's to get a job so I can get some income in and some money saved so I can get back into trading live. But this is it.